Will this be the year, Steve Lloyd, the Pens bring home that elusive Calder Cup?
Yeah, Scott, last time in New Brunswick, we sat outside the Molson plant and we watched the reversing falls where the water goes one way and turns around and goes back the other way. It was quite a sight. It all began in St. John, New Brunswick, Canada against the Flames in 2001. Then 2 more trips to the Calder Cup finals for the Pens. 7 games are left before the playoffs. Here's Eve and Courtney with the Pens playoff preview.
The Penguins are tightening their skates here at the end of the regular season. They've spent most of the year in the top 2 spots in the Atlantic Division, and with 5 of their 7 remaining games at home, it'll prove to be an important stretch for the club.
We had a couple games in the last month where we let things get away from us, and talking about managing the game, but also being able to play each guy being able to play their own game individually within that. So great step in the right direction. Obviously helps when you get the points, and we just keep chipping away.
The Penguins host the Lehigh Valley Phantoms at home on Friday. The Pens have played well against the Phantoms this season, defeating them 5-1 this past Sunday. They'll finish their 12-game series with them at their place on Saturday.
We've played them lots this season, so we know what we're going to get. They're a hard-working team, so we gotta show our best this weekend, and these are two big wins for us. So we gotta come ready to play.
The Penguins know not to overlook their next opponent. Securing a first-round bye for the Calder Cup playoffs is priority.
We've learned that enough over what can happen in a best-of-3 series, and one bad game and your season's done. So we talked about it. We want to get in on our own. We don't want to back in, and we got games we need to win here over the next 3 weeks, and we're looking forward to the challenge.
The Penguins are in need of 8 points over their last 7 games in order to take over first place of the division and secure a first-round bye in the Calder Cup playoffs, something that would provide a boost for the club, as Courtney Harrison explains how the Penguins typically fare in the postseason.
Let's get a history lesson on the Wilkes-Barre Scranton Penguins playoff appearances from Nick Hart, the team's Director of Communications. This will be the 21st time in 26 years the Pens are in the Calder Cup playoffs.
This team takes pride in being a club that's going to succeed in the regular season and have a crack at the Calder Cup year over year, season after season.
The Penguins have appeared in 3 Calder Cup finals. In 2001, they lost to the St. John's Flames. Then in 2004, Milwaukee Admirals swept the series in 4 games. 2008 was the last time the Pens were in the running for the Cup, but lost to the Chicago Wolves. The playoff format has changed since then, and so has the competition.
There's so many teams that get condensed around the top that are stocked with AHL veterans, high-profile prospects. You can go up and down the list, the American League, say the last 10 years, and you'll have half the league that kind of fits that mold, which just makes it all the harder to be the team that survives a marathon playoffs.
18 seasons is a long time, and the Pens hope this is the season to snap that streak.
This is a team that does have that hunger, has that desire, and furthermore, they know what it would mean to this area if this is the team that finally gets them to win that Calder Cup. They can feel it in the locker room.
The Penguins hope that home ice advantage here at Mohegan Arena at Casey Plaza helps them out through the next 5 of the 7 games of the regular season. Courtney Harrison, Newswatch 16 Sports, Luzerne County.
Scott, 4-12 all time in the Calder Cup finals. I've seen all 12 of those losses. Those are devastating, but hopefully they can make a run.
Steve, I'm with you. Thanks.